maybe gone for the Moonblade, considering Pythium is... No, well, the Boreads aren't magic beings. Throne has been claimed.
The Iron Throne.
I think that means Pythium is back onto, yes, the Iron Throne. Oh my god, Pythium with the provinces. They're bringing it back.
They're bringing it back.
Bringing it back, and they're back on... Not quite back to their 4 ascension points, but it's doing pretty good. Yeah, no, Pythium continues their reconquest. Well, not really, or their conquest, right? So, Uruk is, it's hard to say if this stack will fall, but Uruk has not had a lot of success breaking out of their fort. So Pythium's probably just going to try to grab a bunch of land around here. As we've suspected, basically, as soon as man... man is actually backed off that fort. So Pythium sent a god, didn't really do anything. Let's see, what about here? No, actually, man's kind of backing off a little bit. And then this is, so this is the big man army. Actually, it looks like they have some actual stuff. Wow. This looks like an Aryu army with all this interesting stuff in it. So we've got this dragon, which is like a national man thing. It's actually just a unit. But like, yeah, it's a interesting, unique unit. We've got a Fey Knight. That's interesting. So these two are part of an anti-thug set, but where is the weapon is the question.
Yeah.
So I would expect like these two in a GSS.
Right, and an armor-piercing weapon would complete the thug.
So I'm not sure what Bylist is doing. Certainly most of the way there.
How's the god looking? That's an anti-thug.
Yeah, so the god still has its own GSS. I'd like maybe to see like quickness. Oh no, does it have no swiftness? I would like to see quickness fluffed onto this thing. They have water in their community, right? They have a little bit of water that can cast quickness.
Probably.
We've got another anti-thug. Pretty much fine, yeah. This will definitely kill an angel. They could have maybe gone for the Moonblade, considering Pythium is... No, well, the Boreads aren't magic beings.
Yeah. I think Greatsword of Sharpness
so
do either of them.
Right, so I think... I don't exactly know how this army is scripted, but it looks reasonably resistant. As long as these guys, like, maybe... if they cast, like, Flight on these guys, which I don't...
the problem I see with this army is that you've got these great heavy anti-thugs and then a bunch of chaff that will HP route the whole army.
Yeah, what you can do here is you can have the thugs cast Flight on themselves, right? And then run in like round 3.
Right, but
so if there is an anti-thug...
The Zots and the cavalry are still going to fully surround the angel before...
Yeah, no, you're right.
Unless the gods are on like jump turn 1, which they shouldn't be, I don't think.
Yeah, we'll have to see if Calum is able to take advantage of that scripting, because this is definitely one of the battles to watch. Sorry, Pythium, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Pythium really needs to keep man from doing this, because man kind of has a lot of stuff. And man has a lot... Well, actually, not that much land anymore. But man can keep throwing stuff at Pythium and kind of be annoying to them. So we'll have to see if... Pythium has defeated man's god many, many times, but has never actually managed to put it down. So,
yeah,
putting that god down would be a big blow against man in terms of their ability to be a problem for Pythium.
And even if it can't do that, I mean, it could easily send in an SC that HP routes the army. And if it was really feeling ambitious, it could try to cut retreats with 3 thugs landing behind the army and kill it with a retreat.
Yep.
Looks like Ishtar is back in action.
Yeah, so Uruk lost a battle recently because their god was dead, and they brought it back because Uruk can bring their god back basically in one turn. We've got a Gala that's not a commander that's been mind controlled. That's good. And then we've got Pythian army. And what is Ishtar scripting? It's got a... Okay, this is an anti-thug kit. Well, kind of. There's Krups. I mean, it's kind of an anti-thug kit. No, this is like I think my defense is enough to kill everything, and then a Moonblade just in case you sent an angel.
Yeah, it's sort of a hybrid.
That works as long as A, that is enough to kill anything, and B, the angel doesn't come in from behind, right? Which doesn't usually happen because you only kill the guy in front of you, right? But with an air elemental, well,
yeah, and I mean,
that's right. Because
a fun trick you can use if you're trying to kill like a god, with a counter thug inside your army. is have the thug on attack rear, and then it will always come in from the side of the single target SC and not get beaten down because it stepped right in front of it.
Yeah. The thing is, that only works on SCs that have like a fire shield, because the problem is the SC only hits this square in front of it. So these units around here basically never die. And it looks like they're taking 1 damage from something. I don't know what these guys are taking 1 damage from.
Repel.
Oh, it's repel, of course. Yeah.
Oh,
So the god's getting paralyzed. It has regen. It has 20% regen, which is quite a lot.
And how much prod does it have?
What is this god?
Yeah, okay.
32,
and
quite a lot.
It's got chaff.
So you're going to need spells or something.
I'm guessing turn timer route for Ishtar.
Or soul slay, or random soul slay. Yeah, there are a bunch. Yeah, with enough soul slays, 22 MR is definitely not enough to like.
I didn't realize it was only 22. That was a little ambitious against a Pythium comp with 22 MR.
Yeah, well, who knows what was going to be there, right?
Maybe if you put up foul vapors and are expecting the battle to be over in 5 to 10.
Foul vapors would have probably done it. Yeah, foul.
But he doesn't have it's It would have to be the air version, the Wrathful Skies.
Oh, it doesn't have water. Oh, right, it doesn't have water. Wrathful Skies, yes. Yes. Wrathful Skies, as we know, works against Pythium because they don't bother to put any shock resist on. Let's see. What do we got here? So the campaign against Arco seems to be kind of continuing. Arco's back on this throne with a little force. Pythium hasn't decided to patrol that or anything, so they've claimed the throne inside. But still kind of...
So there are 25 Pythium mages inside there, unless they retreated.
Yeah.
Which I would doubt.
Let's see, do we have a real battle on... Oh, a lot of battles. Looks like these are just, scouts, right? Yeah, scout pings. Yeah, a number of scout pings. Oh, wow, the second one, though. Wait, why were there two... Why are there... Oh, because I guess there were 2 scouts, right? But let's see, what is... Okay, well, this is not a patrolling... I mean, if they had patrolled with this army and any sort of army had gone on here, they would have died pretty...
I think this was intended to kill an army. I don't think it would have, but I think it was intended to.
But it has no mages. There's nothing here.
I think In lost most of its mages already.
Well, no, they definitely have, because they're still making a ton of research. So they must have mages somewhere. Somewhere. I guess there's a bunch. There's some over here. Probably someone all distributed throughout these forts.
I think they would have gotten leveled if you
Is this a real battle? No, probably. Yeah, see, there are a bunch of mages here. Whole pile of them.
Okay, that's where the mages... How many are there?
Oh,
okay.
20.
That's where they
21.
are. Again, it's kind of useless mages, though. I don't see how Ind wins battles.
I mean, Pythium makes it work.
Yeah, but Pythium's fighting a lot of SCs, not a lot of robust high MR elf armies.
That's true. The robust high MR elf armies do not get soul slayed, especially when they can put up that stun spell, which prevents these big comms from doing much. But yeah, doesn't look like there's really any movement on this front.
Caleb hopped in that.
Darius still does not want to go in. Yeah. So Caleb's taking this throne over here. Which I have to imagine Pythium's gonna be looking for pretty soon.
Blood.
Throne of Beasts.
Oh, Animal Awe. Oh wait, that doesn't do anything because they don't have
Yes, we talked about this last time. If
that would have been great for Aryu.
These thugs are okay. Yeah. But yeah, I think this army looks pretty big. It's got a bunch of elite elves. I think if they step on in, they could defeat that patrolling army.
Even if Ind combines them, I think Aryu probably wins.
Yeah, actually, what would be interesting is if Ind pops out with their god and they start laying down because remember their god is a Blood 9 god, so they can start pulling these massive bloodlettings, right? Which has because it's 9 blood, it has this huge MR boost, right? It'll be +4 MR 10, right? So that would be pretty interesting. You could. I don't think the reinvigoration, I believe, does get passed to the slaves, but I don't think the healing does. Though I don't know about that. Do you know by any chance?
I think No. Healing a master doesn't heal a slave.
Well, anyway, I'm not sure, but certainly A giant bloodletting could be pretty big, or something like that. There are a number of nasty blood spells. Bloodletting, yeah. You damage 1 MR negates damage to every creature on the battlefield. Is that the spell that?
Oh, I just thought it was called something different. But you may be right. I don't play a lot of Blood Nations.
Yeah. No, what you do is you throw down winds of wailing winds, and you do bloodletting. So everyone immediately takes a giant morale hit and runs away, like round 1. It's the Lanka combo. We've been playing a little bit of Lanka recently. Lanka's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I've been meaning to try it someday.
At least if you can make it past the early game. You want to take one of the Trinities. The Trinities are just borked. Like all of Lanka's like expansion problems go away when you have 3 super combatants on turn 1 with 4 arms. It's a good time. I recommend. But yeah, I don't think anything else is really going on. Mostly just kind of people expanding a little bit. You know, Ulm's still not doing anything. I have to assume based on Ulm's. Ulm has to be like running a whole bunch of. Can we find? Are there like a Witch Lord? What the hell is that? I'm on the lookout for like weird a Tree Lord. Okay, they got Tree Lords.
The Spider King.
The Spider King and the Tree Lords. Yeah. The Spider King is a really big. I don't know if you saw that. It's like this massive, unique. It's like kind of like the Jin, except for like death.
Yeah, it seems like Ulm's play is just to sit out of the World War, hope everyone else stops Pythium, and then be the last man standing.
What are you gonna do when like a bunch of Air Queens with Gate Cleavers show up in your throne, right?
Right, that's bad news.
Often in one turn you just can't respond.
Mm-hmm. Especially from a player who's been at peace for 45 turns and like exactly, you had no sign it was coming. Does Pancake stab through NAPs to do that or no?
No, no, not usually. Though I don't know. I don't even know what Pancake has for NAPs. I don't even know. Are there even a ton of NAPs in this game anymore?
A lot of them got dissolved, but if anyone still has them, I assume it would be Ulm.
Probably. I guess we will just wait for more events to eventuate. Yeah, I think the fights to watch will be the fight at end, and then this stack just because man is finally fielding something semi-interesting. And then what's going on in Uruk is will Pythium be able to like sort of conquer Uruk very quickly? Because that would certainly expand their land quite a bit, get them more. They just need gems, right? Because they can turn gems into Boreads. Like all these like air gem income, right? Earth gem income. They can just turn that. What Pythium needs is just an army of thugs right now, right? So. Yeah, that's true. But making games, right? You need a lot of thugs. You need to sit on lots of forts simultaneously. You need to be able to stop counter all like. Ermor still actually has Pythium finally cleaned up all of the Dusk Elder Raiders. Well, not all of them, but did they come later here? No, this was a man raid. But yeah, there have been a bunch of these raids. I think there's still some Dusk Elders roaming around in Pythium Raid Strike. But Pythium is getting big again. I want what Dominions really needs is like a better political map mode. Like I want when I right click on if I'm right click to a nation, I want a view that basically highlights where that nation's borders are. That'd be pretty good. Because the political map mode is just
that would be cool.
Not great. It's hard. It is really hard to tell when you. God, next time we do this, it has to be on a real map, right? Because it's so I can barely keep track of things. It must be very difficult to watch.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Something fun.
Visual features.
The cubes go underwater. It's like a water elemental, but everything is just acid.
This is Airyu.
Acid has +2 versus shields. It's an axe. It's technically an axe. And these things are hard to get. Do they actually go up to size 6? Yeah, I know it's quite difficult to get, and they are actually stealthy, which I didn't know.
Sure.
Which seems, I don't know, interesting. That's right. Yeah.
Transparent.
Of course, that's right. You're walking through a dungeon, and what you see like a skeleton sort of like floating towards you, kind of undulating up and down. And you're like, what is that? Is there like a lich? Like, no, it's a gelatinous cube. The only monster adapted to live in a 10x10 hallway.
Yep. Watch out.
All right. Well, good stuff. I guess The Mystic Stack continues to be here. Oh, Rhodes Called is back.
Where will he?
So maybe we'll see Rhodes Call. Maybe we'll see like I want to see like Pythium try to break out here, right? And then boom, Rhodes Called, and then not be prepared for it. That'd be pretty cool. Because
or he could airdrop onto something, but it does. I don't think there's any high value targets around.
Did Pythium mind control a monster boar, or is this like a summonable thing? I thought a monster boar was like just an indie attack. Yeah, I think Arco might have just mind controlled a monster.
Maybe he patrolled it out in mind control.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I wonder if it still makes unrest.
Yeah, exactly. Right. There was the event, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think it does. I think it still makes unrest. Yeah. But hey, now they can use a sneaky unrest giver.